Hello again. Now, rappers Cassper Nyovest and Priddy Ugly are gearing up for this weekend's highly anticipated boxing match. The celebrity match is taking place this Saturday at the Sunbet Arena in Pretoria, Botswana. Priddy Ugly has promised to silence Cassper's noise, but who are you betting your money on? Well, to tell us more about this much anticipated celebrity fight that's coming up, here musician Cassper Nyovest joining us in the studio here on Today on eNCA. Good afternoon, Cassper. Welcome to eNCA.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you very much for coming in. I thought you would not make it. Maybe you pulled a muscle this morning when you were training with Sundowns.
No, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do everything. I'm trying to honor all my appointments, and I'm glad I could make it on time.
How was the training session?
The training was crazy. The guys are very fit. It was very fun, and yeah, I wish them well. They're playing on Saturday, and I'm fighting on Saturday.
Yeah, they're playing Orlando Pirates in the first leg of the MTN 8 final.
Yeah.
And did you realize that you must just stick to what you are best at, not football, just stick to rapping?
You know what, they were very impressed by my first touch, you know. They were like, I've got the technique. Yeah. I just have to lose a bit more weight to play for Sundowns.
But if you have to lose weight, how are you going to fight on Saturday if you're still carrying too much weight?
I have to... No, I'm 3 kilos overweight for the fight, so I've got 2 days to lose the last 3 kilograms for the fight, so I can make weight on Friday morning. Yeah.
What are you going to be doing differently to make that weight?
More running. For my camp, this camp, I had to do more running, build my lungs. You know, with my previous fight, I got tired within the first 3 rounds.
You lost the first fight.
Yeah, I lost the first fight according to the judges, but you know,
but the judges must have watched and gave the points accordingly.
You know, it was
to
a very
opponent.
It's you know, it's very tricky. There's a lot of things that happen. For instance, it was an exhibition match on contract. It was supposed to be winner by knockout. But anyway. Yeah, so I have to. It's my time to redeem myself.
Why did you want a rematch with Nut Music?
I wasn't really happy about the you know how everything went down. You know, I thought you know, I needed a fair chance to get a rematch, and he agreed, but then later on pulled out. Now,
Priddy Ugly saying he's going to knock you out in the first 3 rounds on Saturday.
He's crazy. I think, first of all, I'm very, very proud of how brave he is. You know, I respect him for that. But, like, I don't think he's ready for what's about to happen.
But have you seen his muscles? He's been posting today or the other day about how fit and how good he's looking.
He looks good. He looks good, but it's not a bodybuilding competition, you know. You know, and it's not a magazine shoot. You know, they say in boxing, skills pay the bills. So I don't think he's got the skills, and I definitely know that he doesn't have the experience I do.
Yeah. When I first heard about this initiative you've done with boxing, I just wondered, as an entertainer, I mean, as a rapper, why boxing? There's so many other sports you could have chosen to highlight.
Initially, I started boxing because I was supposed to fight eNCA, and then he pulled out, and he's been running ever since.
You want to fight him? You want to have another fight?
I definitely want to fight eNCA. That's the fight that I want. So until he grows the guts to do it, I'm going to be fighting everyone else until I have...
Because you guys are very, very big rivals. Yeah. So you could take that rivalry into the ring.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. He actually, you know, initiated this whole thing. And then he started running. And I don't think after seeing me fight, he actually wants to fight. But, you know, the celebrity boxing thing is going to be going on for a long time. This Saturday, we have Priddy Ugly. My next opponent, hopefully, is Big Zulu. That's who I want to fight next. And
after Priddy Ugly?
Yeah, after Priddy Ugly, I want to fight Big Zulu.
Big Zulu is okay with that?
He's quiet, so I don't know if he wants to fight or not. But I know he wanted to fight somebody.
So are you reaching out as well from now to eNCA to say, let's do that fight that you wanted to do earlier?
Every interview, I mention his name because that's the fight that I really want. But I don't think he wants to. If I was him, I wouldn't fight. But, you know, he initiated it, so I'm going to keep calling him out.
So is eNCA the reason why you've embraced and promoting boxing?
He's the reason why I started boxing, but then I fell in love with the sport because the people who train me are professional boxers. So when they share their stories, you know, and the struggles that they go through, I fell in love with their stories and said, you know, I need to shine a light on the sport. So we had the biggest fight that boxing has ever had in South Africa with me and Nut Music. And from that, you know, there's a lot of boxers who've been saying, thank you for shining a light on the sport.
I mean, is it a celebrity fight? Is it a real fight?
There's 5 professional fights before us. So which is the main thing why we do what we do, is to give the professional fights an audience. You know, they usually fight in small arenas, so they fight in these big arenas where the main attraction. But me and Priddy Ugly, as much as an exhibition fight, it's a real fight. We have to fight. There's nothing. We don't wear head guards. You know, we have to protect ourselves.
Yeah, I didn't see the first fight that you lost, but with Not Music, but I saw.
You wouldn't speak.
I saw the video.
You wouldn't speak like this if you watched the fight. You wouldn't say I lost.
No, I saw the video afterwards, and I was telling my production team, I was telling Babsi, our producer, when she was talking about this, I said, "Is this for real?" She said, "Watch this video," and then I saw this video. I said, "You are actually punching each other. You are going at each other."
Yeah, we were going off. It's entertaining. I mean, boxing is not a safe sport, but you know, we both get trained and to protect ourselves.
Yeah,
so.
I guess Boxing South Africa must be pleased with you. I don't know if they've spoken to you, because historically, when I was growing up, I mean, boxing in South Africa, it was a very big sport in this country, you know. I mean, as recently, I'm sure some people might remember Dingaan, the Rose of Soweto, Dingaan Tobela. There were others, you know, Baby Jake Matlalas of this world. But boxing has suffered quite a bit in South Africa recently. You are kind of contributing, I guess, to raising awareness and supporting the sport. Definitely.
That is the main point, you know. We are stars, we bring in the crowds for the professional bouts, you know, so that it grows the sport. And that's the main reason I'm doing it. I'm doing it to put a light on South African boxing, because we have a great history. And I feel like when you are in a position that I'm in, you can always use your influence to make a difference. So that's why we do what we do.
Yeah, you're a good businessman as well. I mean, filling up the dome and all the other things that you're doing with your production house. Is the business-mindedness assisting you in this boxing thing that you're doing? Because I noticed on the ticket for there will be 4 other fights, as you've said. You even have 2 women fighting, so you're also supporting boxing, women boxers.
Definitely. The professional bouts are organized by a company called TLB, which is owned by a woman as well. So we're empowering, you know, as much as we can. So the main person who's doing the professional bouts is a woman, is a legendary lady by the name of Joyce Kungwana. And we have 3 other bouts and two females. And that's what it's about, you know, like I said, just using our influence to make an impact, you know, not always waiting for the government to come and help. While we have the power, we're doing it ourselves.
Are you confident you're going to grow this and sustain it? Because I see you've lost some sponsors.
Yeah.
You don't have sponsors for this one. I saw a report where you said people are going to have to buy the tickets to come through. Are you confident about sustaining this project? Let's call it just going forward.
Definitely. As you asked, you know, if the business mind is assisting, I've been here before when I was doing the fill-ups, you know. I've lost sponsors. I've lost people who initially believed. But right now, as we speak, you know, we've got 2 sponsors that jumped on board, and we're going to be announcing a TV broadcaster maybe in the next day or 2. So people should go buy tickets to come and see the arena. But there are people who believe in our vision, and we appreciate them.
Are you going to win on Saturday?
Definitely.
Not
only win, it's a knockout.
It's a knockout.
It's a knockout. I'm definitely...
Which round?
You know, I could do it on the first round, but I think I need to be very careful because I've never seen this guy fight. But as soon as I see it, I'm taking it. I don't think he'll finish the fight. Before round 4, I should be done.
Okay, we'll be watching to see how it all goes down. And when are you going to fight eNCA, you said?
Whenever he's ready, you know, even if he had to want to fight me this afternoon, I'll be ready. So if he sees this eNCA, you know, I'm still calling you out. This is the fight that I want. The money's there. The sponsors are there. That's the fight that everybody wants to see. So if you think you want to do this, I'm ready for you. But before that, Saturday, Pretoria, Sun Arena, please go buy your tickets and come see me do this.
And your opponent is Priddy Ugly. And then after there's Big Zulu.
Yeah, after Priddy Ugly is Big Zulu. We probably go back to Sun City. Maybe it's around April if he wants to do it. If not, we'll find another opponent. But Celeb City is going to definitely be
maybe your next
April
opponent will be eNCA. Thank you very much for coming through. That's a musician, Cassper Nyovest, a hip-hop artist, and he'll be fighting Priddy Ugly in the celebrity fight coming up this Saturday at the Sunbet Arena in Tshwane.